The Texas Sportsman is brought to you by Frank Smith Toyota, City of Far, Esparza Pest Control, and Guns Unlimited. Welcome to the Texas Sportsman. I'm your host, Fred Rodriguez. On today's show, we're at Los Encinos Ranch, Paul Johnson's ranch. That's right here in Encino, Texas. And what we're going to be doing out here is whitetail hunting. He's got 2,800 acres. I mean, it's like Jurassic Park out here. That's what I tell him. And we have out here Preston Burkett. Okay, he's the son of Dr. Jason Burkett of McAllen, Texas, Burkett Dentistry. And we're just in for a treat out here. It is beautiful out here. You got a lot of oak moths all over the place, a lot of deer. It's a beautiful, beautiful place to be. If you want to book a hunt, it's not too late. Be sure and call Los Encinos Ranch. They got trophy bucks, management bucks, different type of exotics as well. So stay tuned to the Texas Sportsman, tracking outdoors. You gotta have it. You need to get one of me going. Where'd that one hit?
It hit 3 inches low. Bullseye. About a half inch. Got it on now? Half inch low, half inch left. Half inch left.
Here, go ahead and load that clip. Go ahead and load it up. I'll let you shoot it.
Oh.
Well, we want to get your camera right.
1.5 inches high.
What target are we shooting at?
The one on the far left.
Far left?
Yeah. It's cutting the top square in half. That's in the kill zone.
They must be hungry after that long, rainy, cold night. Let's see, we got two 9-pointers. There's a 2-year-old to the right over there, probably a 2-year-old, just a young deer, a late pointer. That 9-pointer there, he's probably 5 years old. If he comes within range here, we can get a good shot at him. We might take it. like that one against the brush over there. That would be a good one.
Which one? To the right or left?
When I was scouting here the other day, I was a nice big 8-pointer here. Real tall tine. He might show up if we give a little time. There's a deer. Take a look at that one. What is that?
What is
Hey, that's
that?
that tall.
That's
That tall lady I was talking about.
Just right here.
Yeah. Let's take a look at that one. Let's see. Right behind my shoulder. He's laying down there, but I think I still see his head. But I want you to walk in front of me, be ready to shoot, in case he tries to get up or something, okay? Just take it easy. Okay, just walk slow. I felt like I could have hit him that second time, but I can't swear to it. Yeah, we got blood trail here. Okay, let's just kind of wait a little bit, give him a little chance, settle down. But we finally found some good blood, so we know he's hit. Let me just try to see if I can tell. Yeah. Okay, come on, let's go through here.
How does it feel to come out here hunting with your dad?
It's good. Cold.
How long have you been hunting out here with your dad?
Since I was like 8.
What do you like the most about hunting out here? And just deer hunting in general, what do you like the best?
Just sitting in the blind. It's just always exciting.
Do you like to see the animals come out? There's a buck all the way back there.
Yeah.
What's the biggest buck you've ever shot?
An 11-pointer.
Hey, you think we're gonna find this buck?
I don't know. We'll see.
Hey folks, stay tuned to the Texas Sportsman. We're going to see if Paul Johnson and Preston Burkett can find the buck. Stay with us on the Texas Sportsman, tracking outdoors, and we're going to see if we found the buck or not. We'll be right back right after this. Hey folks, welcome back to the Texas Sportsman. Well, Mr. Johnson, tell us the story here on this buck here. I know Preston took a shot at it, but I'm gonna let you tell us, catch up to us with everything what happened here.
Okay, well, actually the buck ended up standing about 50 feet from where we're sitting right now. But he took a shot at it and hit it a little far forward, and deer ran off, laid down. We tracked it for a while and we lost it. But then a couple days later, somebody coming in the ranch saw the deer and gave me a call, and we started looking around for it. And one of the guys that works here at the ranch with me, he saw it laying behind a log with his head up, and called me, and I came out and put a finishing shot in him. So it took a little time, but it ended successfully. It's a good deer. It's a very big 8-pointer.
This is a very nice, this would be like a management buck here, would you say?
Yeah, this is a good management buck.
Okay. Preston, how's it feel to finally have your hands right where they're at right now?
Feels awesome. Like, finally.
Finally?
Because when we found that other deer, the mistaken deer, I just felt like, like
A little
missing.
disappointed?
Yeah, disappointed.
Well, I remember when you called me, you know, Dr. Burkett was fixing to go out of town, and it was almost the last day of school, and you had a lot of stuff going on. You called me, and I was so happy. But this is a very, very respectable buck that you have out here, and I know you got a lot more.
Oh yeah, we
Okay.
got a lot more.
I know you got a lot more, and Preston, I think this one, I heard your dad say it might be going up on the wall or something. What do you
Shoulder
think? Shoulder mount. Okay,
Oh,
Dad.
good. It's nice to get them and drop them in their tracks, but that's not always the way it works. But it sure is nice to be able to finish the hunt and get the deer, even if it took an extra day or two to find them. But it was worth it.
It was. Thank you very much, Mr. Johnson. Okay, for
You're
doing
welcome.
this with
I
us.
enjoyed
The
hunting.
Texas Sportsman, Preston, Dr. Burkett, thank you very much. We'll be right back on the Texas Sportsman Tracking Outdoors. We're at Los Encinos Ranch, Encino, Texas. Hey folks, welcome back to the Texas Sportsman here with Paul Johnson, the owner of Los Encinos Ranch. Mr. Johnson, tell us what you have out here, what we're going to be seeing here in a little bit.
Well, these are my breeder pens. We started about 9 years ago a breeder operation. We wanted to improve the natural genetics here. So we started, you know, we were able to buy some deer, and we've just been growing and trying to change the genetics, enhance the genetics here. And then, you know, we raise enough deer when we sell deer to other ranches and stuff.
Okay, and you have been doing this for how long now?
Well, we started, I guess, in 03 or 04. Yeah,
Okay.
so
Well,
8-9 years now. And we've got right now we've got probably 400 deer in the pens.
Oh my gosh. All right, well, I'm ready to go look at some.
Okay, let's go take a
Okay.
look. Okay.
Stay with us. We're going to go look at some big bucks here in South Texas. How long do you keep the bucks like this in the pen?
Well, these are permanent breeders here.
Okay.
We'll keep these guys around for breeders, you know. And but you know, when we release bucks on the ranch at 2-3 years old, and then we let them grow up in the wild for 2, 3, 4 more years, just depend on what age. Try to get them up to 5 or 6 years old.
You got a lot going on here.
Oh yeah,
Let's take
a lot of deer.
Fine.
Yeah. He's 5 years old now.
Mm-hmm.
But he scored 277 at 3, if you can measure a deer like that.
There you go.
Okay, let's see what he does now. See if he'll come up and eat that corn.
No, we didn't.
We named him Encino Man since we're in Encino, Los Encinos Ranch. And I don't know, he kind of looks more like a tree than a deer. Free Holy. This one's Nacho. We had him named something else, but Brett, who works here at the ranch, wanted to name a couple of bucks Nacho and Free Holy. So okay.
He's got the same temperament.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, they were pretty wild deer. They don't want to come up here. They get pretty nervous. But he's probably in that same score range, 250 plus.
How many of these pins, like you're showing me right here, how many do you have out here?
We've got a total of 40 pins. Different. There's different sizes depending on what we're doing. We've got some little fawning pens and But our typical pens here are like 3/4 of an acre. And we've got some up to 1.5 acres.
Amazing. All this has been done in 9 years?
Yeah, 9 years. We just keep adding on. We're done adding now. I've reached the peak of what we want to do, and we're just raising deer. And like I said, we sell them. A lot of them just sold locally to ranches. Released. Probably the most effective thing people can do is release bred does on their ranch, like in February or March. So they've got genetics that are out of 200 plus deer in the doe, and then they're bred down to bucks that are 250, 250 plus. So, each doe generally has 2 fawns. You can pretty much depend on at least 1.5 fawns per doe on an average. So it can have a big impact on a ranch with good does. Some people think, well, let me throw a buck out there and he's going to breed all my does, and that's not the way it works. A buck in the wild may breed 1 or 2 does. That's about it, and that's not going to have much effect. So you're better off, if you want to enhance genetics, spending your money on good does, because even the good does, if they're released on a ranch, even if they breed to the native genetics, the chances of getting good quality fawns out of them is a lot better. So,
A ranch owner that says, let's say he has, I got a question for you. He's got 500 acres.
Yeah.
Okay, 500 acres. He's watching the show right now, and he's thinking about buying some breaded does from you. And he's never done it before. He's got his high fence, etc. So, how many would you recommend that he start out with? Okay.
well,
Like 3 doe,
no,
5
probably
doe,
you need at least 5 to 10. You really need like 20 to really have an impact, but I work with a lot of ranches where they buy like 5 every year, just keep enhancing their genetics, and they also release some bucks too. But you've got to really focus on the does and then add bucks to the mix, and to have your biggest impact, and then just make sure you're controlling your native population, get that down where you're going to have a better chance of these good genetics taking over. That one's peanut butter. The reason we call him peanut butter, his father is a deer called Peanut. We obtained some semen from that deer and bred him. He was born on.
I remember that buck.
Yeah, he was born on this ranch, but he looks better than his daddy. He's taller time. Okay,
Can you get a shot of that one, Andy? There he is. Do you have to dart them? And
No, we just run them down to the barn, and we've got a sorting facility there, and then we can put them in a trailer. We've got a dark trailer for moving them from ranch to ranch.
Oh, they can be moved that way.
Yeah, we don't tranquilize them. Rarely do we use a tranquilizer gun on the ranch now, unless say a deer was injured or something and we need to get it out of a pen. But no, we just take them down to the barn, and then I've got some sorting pens, sorting rooms, and we'll let them wait there until we're ready to transport them. So. But you don't put them in a regular cattle trailer. It's a dark trailer,
Right.
so they don't.
The single trailers.
They don't freak out. They stay pretty calm. He's not likely to come up to us. He's pretty kind of spooky. But he's the son of one of our original deer. Bullwinkle was one of our big breeder bucks originally. He was a 240 wide deer, but he's one of his sons. I think he's 5 now.
Grandma, can I drive like you?
Started putting our genetics out on the ranch only about 3 years ago, so we're just beginning to really see the results of that, And we've killed our average this year. I think we've killed like 18 trophy buck category deer, and we're averaging right at 170. We killed several, probably 7 or so in the 180s and a 194. So we're seeing, real good results, but we're still a little young and, on the ranch really to see many 200s yet. But I think next year we'll probably have several over 200.
Well, folks, that wraps up another edition of the Texas Sportsman. We want to thank, of course, Mr. Paul Johnson. Mr. Johnson, couldn't have done it without you.
Thank you. Enjoy doing it.
You have a great ranch out here at Los Encinos Ranch here in Encino, Texas. Folks, he's got a lot to offer. Give him a call if you're thinking about doing starting your ranch. I mean, this is the man to talk to right here. Okay, Mr. Johnson's been doing this for a long time, and the facilities that you have out here are first class.
Thank you.
Absolutely. We want to thank again, of course, Dr. Burkett for coming out here and being a guest out here. he is just blown away, him and his son Preston. So a big thank you to them as well. So if you're looking to book a hunt, it's not too late, okay? Be sure and call on Los Encinos Ranch. Mr. Paul Johnson will be glad to help you. They got first-class accommodations. Until next week, we'll see you on the Texas Sportsman, Tracking Outdoors. Gotta have it. The Texas Sportsman was brought to you by Frank Smith Toyota, City of FAR, Esparza Pest Control, and Guns Unlimited.